Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you very much for listening to this YouTube channel. May 22, Monday, our market drop 43.72 points or down 0.66% to close at 6,620.83. Value turnover at 3.81 billion pesos. So the market is very boring. No? So we're waiting for fresh catalysts for us to move higher or lower. No? So we're just range trading, and the volume is such a disappointment. So sabi ko normally equities are strong first quarter, second quarter. There's what we call sell in May and go away. This is for index stocks, and yun nga mga second liners yung mga gumagalaw. And today in a billionaire news, they announced that FGen is considering to the list, no, with a public float of around 11%. Of course, it's not a surprise, no. So remember, no, KKR started buying FGen at around 22 pesos in 2020. Then the second tender offer was around 33 or 33.50 last 2021. So sabi ko na, if you're buying FGen before, no, it's for the tender offer play. It's not really for earnings. No? So, bottom line, meron ba tayo or wala? Wala. Kasi naiwan na tayo. No? So, congratulations to those who made money here. But I'm the one promoting this before pa. Sabi ko, if you're going to buy this is one of the cheapest energy plays out there. No? So, talagang for tender offer to eh. No? So, yun lang naman. No? So, nipis ng volume. And Miami and Denver, no, both are up 3-0 na. So good luck to the Lakers and Boston's, no, if they can still catch up. But yun nga, most of the volume are on the second liners then. No? Plus, dropped in the morning only for it to close higher today. No? So it's one of those stocks na turn around. No? So after losing money the past year, a new owner came in. So, yun, di ba? Tapos nag-placement. And technically, this is a new company. No? So, uh, anyway, so they own the Bingo franchise and they made around 400 million in the first quarter. EI, no? Also, close higher nung umaga. Traded higher the morning only for it to drop in the closing bell, no? After announcing that HI, no, House of Investments, will be selling around 16% stake in EI for around 1 billion pesos. No? So if you compute that, that's around 7 pesos. No? So this is not the first time Yuchenko sold their stake. They're from an initial 40% stake. They will now own, I think, less than 4% na lang. No? So they're slowly uh, selling their shareholdings in EI. So tama yung pagkaisip natin na nung last Friday that it looks like Yuchenko wants to divest completely from EI. So let's see if EEI can deliver on its promises. So they have some pending projects, several joint ventures, not just locally but globally. And with this entry in a new partner, they can venture into renewables also. Anyway, uh, Mega World, no? So it's one of those stocks na consolidating at around near 2 pesos. No? So the very strong first quarter earnings as well as PSP's pause in rate hike, no, drove Mega World's price to as much as 5.5% last week. Remember that property sectors or property stocks are not doing well if in a rising interest rate market because cost of borrowing will be much higher. No? So by pausing rate hike, no, at least uh, we all know that uh, they will after ng pause na yan, mag-slash na yan eh. So, slash ng rate hike or cut ng rate hike. No? So, people are anticipating na economic activity. No? So, matuloy-tuloy na yung mga build nila, mga projects nila. So, anyway, uh, it, it also one of those stocks maganda yung pagka-consolidate near 2 pesos. No? Double bottom yata ito eh. MSCI rebalancing next week. But most of the activities are really on the second liners, no? EEI, Prim, no, started moving again after dropping the past few weeks, consolidating the past few months. No? So let's see. Prim used to be the company of Pangilinan until they defaulted some of their liabilities. No? Kaya nga, it's a shell company owned by the Romualdez right now. but they're slowly putting some assets to prim, no? So it also includes yung mga radio assets in Tacloban. But like what I said, content is key, no? In the media company right now. Even if you have some franchise or a TV station, if you don't know what to show, then people will not watch your shows. No? So you can clearly see, no, GMA7 partnered with ABS-CBN and so on. No? Because content is one of those important matters right now. Even Viva Max, no, wala namang franchise yan, but they're making 700 million monthly in revenues. Ha? So just imagine. So let's see, no, Prim, on how the price action of Prim in the next few days. No, let's observe. EI, we also announced that ASEN is optimistic that they can attain its 5 gigawatt of renewable energy capacity, which they is targeting at 2025. Pero it looks like they can finish that earlier. No? So even Bongbong Marcos mentioned, yun nga, visited the wind farm in Ilocos Norte together with the Ayala brothers. No? Anyway, speaking of Bongbong Marcos, no, he met with ADB to talk about food security. So definitely, it's one of those issues na kailangang i-address. Right now, hindi na natin priority yung COVID. No? No one's talking about COVID, and then when you go out, wala na nagfe-face mask, no? Masyado. No? So, and he's not looking to revoke the franchise of NGCP. No? So this at least improves the sentiments in SGP. But what the government can do is to review the contracts. Of course, there will be some realignment. So bakit may brownout pa, no, if they're doing their jobs? Anyway, Globe will be boosting its SIM registration effort in Visayas, Mindanao. No? So they also extended yung registration ng SIM card, no, at least to avoid fraudulent actions. But let's see, parang dumami pa nga yung mga no, nagpa-fraud. Abacor returned to profitability in the first quarter this year as they recorded a net income of around 307 million, which is a reversal of 13.2 million net loss. This is because of a one-time sale of the investment properties. Anyway, RLC also added Shopee as their tenant in their complex, no, in Calamba. Of course, Shopee is very bullish in in the Philippines. Cheap labor, no? Despite closing some offices regionally sa Philippines, talagang we're very talented and it's very easy to set up office here. Mura pa. So even the rural bank, no, C-Bank. SECB is opening around 2 branches in Metro Manila as they look to expand and strengthen their footprint. FYI lang. FGen, no? Their 28.9 megawatt binary project will produce power using residual brine, no, from an existing steam field. And so they're also expected to start operations by September this year. Smart Telco, which is one of the mobile arm ni PLDT, no, expects a better 2024 gross activations decline, no, because of ongoing SIM registration. But I already started using Paymaya because of issues with GCash. Eh. So medyo hassle with all these fees. No? Napapaisip tayo to transfer to GCash. CLI also partnered with Investagram. So please check on that partnership. So anyway, speaking of ABS-CBN and GMA7, no, this partnership between former foes, no, at least this helped both companies endure losses. So with ABS-CBN's help, at least nagkaroon ng content si GMA7. No? And si ABS-CBN naman, at least lumiit yung losses nila. No? So this former competitors, no, likely partnership. So ABS-CBN is now trading at its 30-year low. Very cheap. Change in shareholdings, Bloomberry, no, one of the key officers or chairman ba, vice chairman purchased around 1 million shares. Same with MPI, there's some officers buying. No? Of course, both companies are relatively cheap. Anyway, our passcode for today is Denver Nuggets. No? So 3-0 na. No, grabe lakas ng attack. Of course, there are questions here. No, we don't answer until we reach 100,000 subscribers. No? So people will get mad at me, you know, because yun nga, dapat sinasagot ko daw yung tanong nila. But of course, I'm not paid to do this, so I'm not obliged to answer this. And most of the questions are really redundant or na-answer na before. No? So they just want answer or reconfirmation. No? So I suggest talk to your brokers if you want your answers, your questions. Kung hindi, big sabihin I'm the only one capable of answering your questions. Then let's reach 100,000 subscriber first. Francis, Ronald Resio, Lloyd Forger, Blueberry, Rudy Salvatierra. No? So there's this comment o bakit ko daw niloko mga taong sa iyong taga-subaybay sa pamagitan pagbibigay ng hamon na makakuha muna bago makakuha ng sagot. Madalas kong sinasabi na isang marathon. No? Yeah, the stock market is a marathon, not a sprint. No, I agree with you. But yun nga, I don't answer questions because by answering them, it's like sa class naman, pag may di ka alam, sinagot ng teacher, di ba? That's spoon feeding. We don't do that here. I'm not obliged to answer your questions. And yun nga, no? If you want to know your answers, maybe talk to your investment advisors, investment counselors. No, I'm not. So, ako pa sinisisi, no? Parang instead of appreciating what I'm doing, I need to answer them. So, parang ako pa naging masama, no? That's very terrible way of looking the situation. Nakakalungkot. No? Jennifer, Jocelyn Alcober, Gilbert Travisan, Ray Toledo, WM, JR Frialden, Oliver Wendelgo. Again, thank you very much for listening. No? So investing is a marathon, not a sprint. So I'm just waiting for my eggs to hatch up. No? So I've started selling my MPI kasi bagal eh. No? So shifting to some laggards there. Of course, we bought MPI mga 360, 350 earlier this year. So already made money here. So if they manage to increase their tender offer price, good. But we already made money. Kung hindi, then so be it. No? I don't mind. No? So I'm also calculating the upside. No? So I don't need to trade every day. I don't need to give insights every day. No? But dito pa rin tayo. No? So I hope people appreciate this channel than scrutinize, no? So, yun lang naman, no? Nakakalungkot lang talaga, no? So, ex-state ng MY tomorrow and some cash dividend paying stocks ng LTG this week na yata, no? Friday. So, let's see. Thank you. Bye.